finally got the parts for the Fox body, all the K-member stuff, suspension for the front end. We're about to unbox it. Just wanted to wait. You guys are lucky because I was pretty excited when it came in last night. But we're ready to unbox it and see what we got to work with. So, here we go. We'll start with opening every box. All UPR products, Viking coilovers. You can see it. Coilover sleeves. Match everything else that we did with the car. That was just luck. I did not plan that. Got 2 Viking boxes. So we got the springs for it, for the coilovers. Nice. They are. 12-inch springs by 175, I believe, spring rate. Should lead us to the goal for pulling wheelies, which is the all-time dream goal. If I can get this thing to pull a wheelie, even a small one, even an inch off the ground, it'll make my day. So that's our goal. This whole kit will save 100 pounds off the front end. We've already, when we did the motor swap, we took off between the aluminum heads, all the built aluminum parts on the front end, and the factory wiring, and pretty much everything that we took off the front end saved us 200 pounds. So we have another 100 pounds on top of that that's being taken out. Hardware, all polyurethane bushings, offset bushings at least. 2 chromoly A-arms. All these parts, all the metal stuff is all chromoly. The roll cage that we put in the car 2 winters ago, it is mild steel. It's a thicker walling. It's not chromoly, but I don't really care. It's going to go fast either way. This, it was just too good of a deal not to pass up. New ball joints, gets rid of those crappy ugly springs and K-member that was in the car to begin with, so I'm pretty excited as Ryan's breaking it, as you can see.
I'm breaking it.
He done broke it now. And last but not least, the K-member. I don't know if you guys have ever messed with K-members before, but the factory one was stupid heavy, the design was terrible. Ford just did an absolutely terrible job on that. This one, it's extremely light. I mean, there's nothing to it. I also got tow hooks built in for this. It'd be easier to just buy it rather than put them on. And for the price, it just you couldn't beat it. So yeah, it's all powder coated to match the roll cage on the car. So everything's going to be this color, the silver. Yeah. So let's get started.
Alright, so now that we unboxed the K-member and all that good stuff, you know, I'm going to catch you up a little bit and what we finished. We got the oil pan on and all that good stuff. She's pretty, isn't she? Just putting the dipstick in now, right here. Install the K-member, install all the suspension. Cut off. So it fits perfect without it.
Alright, so our next step, we got to get the dipstick to fit. It's a universal one for this pan. It's just make to fit. Right now, the bracket that holds it on the top side, on the headers, we're not going to use it. I don't really need it. I don't really care about it. The last one I had, and the same with this one, it's getting in the way of the spark plug wires. Getting them in and out, getting to the spark plugs, it's just being a real pain. So we're just going to cut it off, smooth it out, and put it in for the final time.
Perfect. Right in the grill piece. Look at that. Perfect. Mint condition. Just a turbo oil drain. So, right now I am undoing the factory oxygen sensor on this side of the headers. I don't use them anymore because I'm standalone, or I have a standalone ECM computer, and I have them tuned out for right now. So I'm just going to be putting a plug in it. Nothing crazy, just something that needed to be done. I didn't want any more wires hanging around, and it gives me a little bit extra room up here. Yours even close?
I just might be able to get this one in, but
Let's go get drive on. Let's see what we got. What do we got? Would a rod work? Like a metal rod? Let's see. This might work. Will this work?
hold on.
No.
It's broken. Right now, you're trying to get these motor mounts in.
This side needs to come back.
Right here. Here's the motor mount hole. And here's the other hole. See that guy? See that right there? That has to line up with that.
Brandon, go down, Ryan.
Okay, so the OK member's out, blah blah blah, new one's in. Not in completely, we can't get it lined up. This guy here is twisting the motor and is not letting us line the holes up for the motor mounts or the key member. It's being a real pain at the moment. So get the engine crane on. Get it all lined up, bolted up, good to go. Alright, engine crane's in. Get this monstrosity out of the way here. Back on track.
jack it up some more.
What else you want? Want a back rub, foot massage?
That'd be nice. Alright.
I don't want to pull any lines out. Everything's so tough. These little kitty floor mats come in handy.
Hey, they're not kitty floor mats. They came from martial arts studio.
Yeah, so kids don't fall and hurt themselves.
And grown-ups.
They didn't help me when I broke my foot in your dojo.
Well, alright. We're not even gonna get into
Flying
that.
scissor kick.
He done broke his ankle trying to do a flying scissor kick, whatever the hell he wants to call that. And he fell, foot slipped off those mats, and landed right on the metal beam that holds the bag, and broke his ankle.
Up one like this. And when I push up, whenever I'm this far away. Here, put your head over here. Tabby, hurry up! You can do it!
It's in, relax.
Holy shit. Hey, I gotta do this side.
Mine too. But it's hitting. Gotta get that off.
This off.
I have 12 years. How much how long the fence to work on this thing? What happened to our music?
So luscious beard. Are you guys done yet?
We got both in.
Alright.
We gotta tighten up the bolts.
So now we're going to tighten up all the bolts. And the K-member will be in.
I'm choking on grease.
This engine shakes so bad that the motor mount bolts came loose, even with lock washers on them. So I'm gonna use Loctite too.
We should practically like weld these bolts. That go-kart? Yeah. Everything we bolted came apart. Everything we welded? Perfect. What kind you need?
Red.
Thread locker 262, high strength.
Yeah. Does it look red?
They are red. It's Loctite.
The Loctite itself is red.
Yes, I got the red Loctite.
Get that up, Trevor.
Oh yeah, put it on there.
Can you drink this stuff? No.
I don't know what it tastes. Let me know what it tastes like.
See what I gotta deal with? It's terrible.
You still love us though.
I don't know about that.
Come on, guy.
Come on, guy.
Trying to work here, guy.
Oh yeah. Screw me in.
Look.
2,000 years later.
Why is this not tightening? There it goes.
Before, we had to change spark plugs. Yeah. This side was a pain in the butt. So, down there, as you can see, we have all of the headers, plus all the spark plug wires. Obviously, the spark plug wires come off. But these bolts, like this one right here, was hard to get out. Like you had no room. But now, since we have new K-member, now you can get to it from underneath. Hopefully y'all can see that. Probably not, but yeah. It's Still tightening up bolts.
Oh my god, I got a ways away.
Oh yeah, it takes a while.
He almost ate that ratchet. Literally.
Yeah.
I don't think you should do this. I think you should just bring the exhaust down further.
Not between the head and the firewall. Ow! Oh!
I think he just smashed his hand.
Why is that so funny?
Did it hurt?
Did it hurt? Yes, it fucking hurt.
I didn't feel it.
So the exhaust went out right at this hole, you know. So it came out right here. We changed it because we were afraid of people putting stuff down it, destroying the turbo. I already did that. So we rerouted it down past here. But the only problem is, if we wanted a full exhaust, it'd be really hard to complete it. You can't put a clamp on it because there's barely any room between the heads and the firewall. So, what do you guys think we should do? Put it through the hood? Or keep it how it is? Comment down below.
You need to put on your ratchet.
Huh?
Straight caliber. All up in my grill. So, on the new K-Member, guys, I had ordered on the K-Member to have the tow hooks, because get ready to put it on the trailer this summer. Well, the tow hooks were not installed or welded on to clear my turbo headers. Not their fault, it's just something that happens. So I'm gonna have to cut it off and then probably put it down here lower or find a different spot for it, because we still have the steering rack that's got to go on. So we'll get to that in a minute. We'll have to get through that before we tighten the motor mount.